Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking into something pretty fundamental, I think.
Mm.
It's this deep human longing we all seem to have for a love that, well, a love that just doesn't fail.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been there, right?
Yeah.
Where human love feels, I don't know, conditional. It changes with the wind, maybe based on how we perform or what someone gets out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be fragile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what if there's a different kind of love, one that's truly unwavering, a love that just never lets go?
Well, that's exactly where this ancient Hebrew word hesed comes in. It's really the Bible's word for that kind of enduring, steadfast love.
Hesed.
Yeah, hesed. And it shows up a lot in the Old Testament, over 250 times.
Wow.
It's so rich, though, that translating it is tricky. You'll see it as steadfast love, sometimes mercy or kindness, faithful love.
So no single English word quite captures it.
Not perfectly. If you look it up in, say, Strong's Concordance, that's H2617 for anyone interested, it talks about covenant loyalty, goodness, and mercy. Michael Card, the musician and author, he called it a word too deep for translation.
Huh. Interesting.
So our mission today really is to try and get our heads around this profound concept of love and, maybe more importantly, see how understanding it can actually shape our lives.
That sounds really important because that idea of conditional love, it's everywhere. Transactional relationships, so finding an anchor in something unwavering, that's powerful.
It really is.
And this connects to a key moment, right? When Moses is on Mount Sinai.
Exactly. God reveals his own character to Moses. He says, and we're using the NLT, the New Living Translation here, I am the God of compassion and mercy. I am slow to anger and filled with unfailing love, his says calm, and faithfulness.
Unfailing love. Said right there in God's self-description.
Right at the core of who he is.
And that's such a contrast to, let's be honest, how we often operate. Our love can be so fragile. We love people when they please us, but when they mess up or don't meet our expectations, it gets shaky.
That's the crucial difference with Hakus. It's God's covenant love. It flows from his unchanging character, his faithfulness. It's not dependent on us being worthy or getting everything right.
So it's not transactional at all.
Not in the slightest. It fundamentally challenges that human tendency. Think about Psalm 136, that great refrain. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His faithful love endures forever.
Endures forever.
Forever. And even when things are terrible, like in the Book of Lamentations, written during exile and judgment, we still find this incredible statement. The faithful love of the Lord never ends. His mercies never cease. Great is his faithfulness. His mercies begin afresh each morning.
Wow. Even then, new every morning.
Every single morning. It's a love that just keeps showing up relentlessly.
Okay, so if this is God's character, this relentless, faithful, Hesed love, what does that mean for us?
Yeah.
How do we actually live this out in our messy lives, our families, our communities? What does practicing Hesed look like on the ground?
Yeah, that's the critical question, isn't it? How do we translate this? Well, practicing Hesed means things like keeping our promises, even when it's really difficult or costly.
Okay.
It means choosing to forgive when maybe everything in you wants revenge or to hold a grudge. It means faithfulness in relationships, like marriage, honesty in how we do business, integrity when we lead.
So it's about character and action.
Definitely. But Hesed goes even further. It's not just fulfilling obligations. It's this covenant loyalty that keeps going even when the other person doesn't deserve it. That's the tough part, right?
That is tough.
Like truly forgiving deep hurts. That's Hesed. It's acting beyond what's required, showing, real generosity to those in need, fierce loyalty to friends, genuine kindness, even to strangers. There's that famous verse in Micah 6:8. It sums it up so well. "O people, the Lord has told you what is good, and this is what he requires now. To do what is right, to love mercy," Hesed, and to walk humbly with your God.
Love mercy. Love Hesed.
Right. And when a community starts to live like this, when mercy and faithfulness shape how people interact, you get what some people call a Hesed home, a place where people can really flourish because that faithful love is active.
So boiling it down, Hesed is really that bedrock, faithful love God demonstrates ultimately through Christ, right?
Yeah.
Giving himself when we were the undeserving one.
Exactly. He modeled it perfectly.
And our part is to live that out, make it tangible.
Precisely. And look, this deep dive isn't just about, learning a cool Hebrew word. It's an invitation. It comes with a challenge.
Okay, what's the challenge?
The challenge for you, for all of us listening, is this. Where is God calling you this week to show that faithful, merciful love to someone in your life, in your community?
Actively look for a place to show it.
Yes, let God's own He's towards you actually direct your choices, your attitudes, your actions this week. Make His faithfulness visible through what you do.
That's practical. So the final thought then is just imagine. Imagine the ripple effect. Your family, your workplace, your neighborhood. What could change if you personally chose to embody this kind of faithful, persistent, merciful love? What transformation could start just with that one choice?